Hello everyone, this is Mark, and today we're going to do a little bit in towns. This is a cute little game by SMP. They've been developing this for a while. It's been released onto Steam Greenlight, which is when I picked it up. I picked it up, I think, the day that it was released on Greenlight. It's a very interesting game. You have a bunch of townies, just a bunch of people, and you kind of give them commands, but you're not giving them commands directly. You give a broad command like mine, and they dig. Or they don't. They kind of have their own free will in there. You basically have to give them orders that would allow you to help them survive and thrive. Closest thing I can think of to it, it's been called similar to Dwarf Fortress. I never played Dwarf Fortress. In my mind, when I think of this, I think the closest game would be Populous. It's not like Populous in the way that you're a god and you shape the terrain to allow your, minions to do whatever they're doing. In this, you're giving your minions commands. It's kind of would be a cross of like SimCity versus Populous, I guess. That's how my mind processes it. That's not anything related to the actual developers, what they've said. Actually, I don't think I've ever read, or I don't remember how they kind of came up with this. But yeah, I would go with it's like Dwarf Fortress, but I can't say that for sure because I've never played it. So let's start a new game. We're gonna do maps, and we're just gonna do a normal map. These are all specific, like this would be all mountains, this will be snow. This is a mixed, which I played this briefly, and I couldn't really tell the difference between the normal and the mixed, except the mixed actually had more. I guess it would have more of these. The normals generally have just a jungle and just regular, whereas mix actually seem to have some snow and some jungle. I don't recall seeing a desert, but that doesn't mean much. So let's jump right in here, and we will call it that. Just name it after me. That way we can always remember. Alright. So here we are. I'm just going to pause this. So this is our world. It's all pre-generated. It's not like Minecraft where it infinitely goes out. I'm just kind of scrolling through the map so you can quickly see what we've got here. So there's always a stream running through it. This one here seems to have this nice break there. It's not that great, to be honest, but it'll work. So let's scope out. Let's see where this should be. The jungle? Yeah. So here's the jungle. Here are some froggies. These are the main enemies on the top. Some scootin' beatin'. And there's a toady. These guys are just more powerful froggies. You've got your boars and your wild pigs, chickens, badgers, just the usual animals. So currently these are all my townies. We are very, very close to this jungle. I don't like that, because right now, one of these froggies, not to mention the toady, could just destroy these guys. So I kind of want to bring them up here. So I think this would be a good place to start them. Now I don't see any ores on the surface. Supposedly, you occasionally get pockets of surface ore, like iron and coal. I have not seen that, so I think it might be a previous version. One other thing to state, this is currently still in alpha. So they are working on it. It's in heavy development. They've finally gotten it to the point where each update doesn't destroy your save files. So, good, we got some trees down here. So, let's start by opening up the control panel there, and then there's this. This is your command panel. I tend to keep that hidden. This here is basically your build panel. Allows you to build your walls, your farms, and just everything that you're going to build. And this down here is your main control panel. So you got your harvest, your chop, your cut. You know, I've never actually used cut, but it's if you want to cut. I always right click and cut. So, but anyway, that's me. Dig is if you want to dig down. Mine, which is actually what we're going to do, because I am going to dig into this mountain. Let's actually chop these trees down, because basically I want to dig a 2-wide tunnel here. So that is good first commands. That'll get them up there and away from these guys. So we'll unpause that and watch them go to work. Come on, guys, go. Alright. What are you guys doing? Go up here. You know what? First thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get the rest of these guys going. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm tilling the grass here, you know, making humus on grass. This allows me to plant things on here. So one of the first things I want to get going is a wheat farm. And let's cut the wild wheat. Actually, no, I want to harvest the wild wheat. And then we'll bring open this. I'm actually going to keep it open for now. Now, the wheat only allows you to do it in lines, and I'm holding shift down so that it doesn't, because normally if I don't hold shift, it gets rid of the command. So shift just happens to keep the command. Alright, so we've got that. Now, they should... Dude, what'd you do with the wheat? Oh, he probably cut it, because that was the first command. I should have canceled the command. Damn you, frickin' froggy. Chop that pine tree down. Oh. Let's harvest the wheat. Harvest. Harvest. So once they've got a few pieces of wheat here, they'll just continue going. I'm actually going to go into here. This is your production menu. And I'm going to tell them to always have one wheat. So that'll just, when this grows, they'll grab another one. They'll just keep going. Alright, now let's see here. So I'm using the scroll wheel here, and that zooms you up and down on the levels. You can only work on the level you're on, so right now I would end up digging there. So what I want to do, I want to build, yeah, to there. Yeah. That should do it. Yeah. And got to give them a way in. So I'm gonna make a bakery here, and that. Hey, guys, get rid of that. There you go. And I'm gonna make a stockpile. This basically just tells them where to put things. So for now, I'm just gonna drop them there. Just get the dirt out of the way. So now we go to zones, and I need a carpentry. So we will put that there. Yeah, something just died. Wild badger. Good old wild badgers. Alright, so let's do a carpentry table. And... oh, what the hell? And there's my furnace again. Why are you over here? What are you doing? What is over here that is so damn fascinating? Where did that badger die? Go over here. They like to go after things. Let's see, where's Hull? Hull is way down there. Alright. So, bruised. Okay, so these guys are probably going to take out this toady. Where the hell are you idiots going? No, really, where are you going? What is over here that you want? The badger. Like, there's nothing else here. You're just gonna walk all the way over here and stop. Alright, whatever. Gather that guy. You're just gonna stand there like an idiot. And another one's going over. Man. You really gotta watch out for these idiots. Alright. Let's just destroy that. I give up. So we're gonna lose another 2. Yeah, that froggies. And you're just sleeping on the job. Oh, she might actually... no. She is gonna lose. Lightly wounded, and he's still bruised. Yeah. Let's see if I can convert a couple into guards and see if they'll go help. Yep. Alright. Now, get back to work. Twits. I keep pausing the game, by the way. You can't really see it, but I keep hitting spacebar to pause. These jerks. Oh, and this here is me hitting the Z key. So, let's take that out. All hands on deck. This will get me some stone, which I need for the next thing. Oop, too far down. Alright, you guys are kicking his ass? Yeah, gang up on him. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to chop some more trees. So right now, that's, you see how they've got the 3 there. Someone should come by eventually and take care of that. But yeah, I've got to watch out for, well, the froggies and the idiots running off to grab something. Well, while they're doing that, let's set up a zone for the bakery. Alright, so we got a stonemason's table. That's farms and whatnot. Do I need... I just need a carpenter's bench. I need a mason's bench for that. Okay. So let's get this going. So you guys do that. Got all of that, so I need a masonry. And E allows you to cycle through all the different townies. So I can just keep spamming through and making sure they're not doing anything, well, idiotic. Oh, what just died? A rooster. Where is that? That's way over there. Let's destroy the bones. Alright. It's kind of cheaty to do that, but otherwise they just bugger off over there and try to gather it. I need a masonry. Masonry. There we go. And let's get a mason's table. Did we get enough stone? Let's see. Let's dig that stone. And that stone. And we've got a lot of stone there, that's good. But we can always use more. I already have a mason's table. Put an oven there. We'll build another. Let's do that. Oh, I missed a whole section. So let's expand this. There. Now the whole thing's filled up. And let's get another baker's table there, there, and there. A mill. Figure get these out of the way. This will get us food production. How... Yeah, they've got quite a while left before they need to eat. I'm just looking at these stats. The turns to eat mostly. Turns to sleep. And I am good with that. They start you off with a whole lot of excess food. And good. Baker's table's coming along nicely. And see how they're kind of filtering through all of this. So we've got some wild sugarcane. So that means I can get a sugarcane farm and bamboo. I have no idea what to do with sugarcane and bamboo yet. Those were added in, I think, the patch previous to this one. Oh. Where was that? That was really close. Oh, didn't mean to pause it there. Okay, good. So we've got that. So we can actually start doing bread production. But for now, I want to try to get at least some wood stuff going. So I am going to till some spots and plant some trees just so that I can get wood production. What kind of trees are these? These are pine that I've got here. Pine, pine. Where's my pine? There's my pine. So the only time that they'll cut down trees automatically is if it's from your farm. So basically, if I come over to here to materials, I have 12 trees. I like to have a ridiculous amount. So I like to bring it up to 40, which really isn't that hard to do. So this side here is how many they need to make immediately. And this side here is how many you want to have in stock at all times. So when this, and this is the number you have. So right now I need 28 added to 12 to get 40. It's a little buggy because these numbers sometimes will go out of sync. Like if I drop this, this isn't going to change, which that makes sense. But sometimes if I raise this up, this doesn't change either. But again, it's still an alpha. And what just died? Wild chicken. Destroy the bones. Destroy the bones. Alright. So that is going to grow into trees. And I should probably... Actually, let's just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, what the hell? Whoa. I lost 3? Huh? Okay, those must be the 2 that I lost initially. Oh, Christ. Alright. Well, guard duty. Everybody, attack! Defend the people. So basically what I'm doing there is, if I put them as a soldier, they immediately go into the guard group. Where if one of your townies is being assaulted, they will run to the aid. Otherwise, they'll pretty much just ignore them unless they're, you know, right beside them. I don't want that one. I want apple trees. I think I'm just gonna do apple trees. Normally I do like apple, pear, apple, but there's no difference between the two in the food level. Let's pause. Actually, I'll let them go. So, apple is 20. Oh, pear's 25. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I said. There is a difference. So let's just do pear trees. I've already got the 1 apple. So what these guys will do is, at this point, same thing with the trees, is they'll bugger off and find apples. I think. Let's get rid of that. Or not. I guess I gotta harvest it. So, let's do that. Oh, and they're gonna harvest the sugarcane as well. I don't know why they go with the farthest one. I guess it doesn't really matter. What is this? Beatrix Saint Germain. They have randomly generated names as well. Wild chicken, destroy the bones. Later on, this isn't really an issue because gathering kind of takes a side page. That's not right. Gathering gets ignored. Let's just do that. So, we've got our trees here, and as you can see, they're just harvesting them. They would bring them over to the stockpile, but it's full. And they'll start ignoring that as well. So how much longer do we have? Okay, we're getting to the point where they're gonna need food soon. I don't know why I keep clicking on that. So let's try to keep 10 pairs. Let's do 3 wheat. 1 flour, and we'll go into baking, and let's start off with 10 bread. So basically what they're going to do now is they'll harvest the wheat, they'll make sure that there's always 1 flour, so they'll harvest the wheat, they'll eventually bring it over to the mill. Okay, that one planted it. They have to prioritize what they're going to do, because they still need to plant all of this. So, and that's kind of why I've got the apple and pear trees. Did I say to harvest apples? Let's do 3 apples. So they'll do that. So I'm also going to need personal rooms. Oh, there's some wild wheat there. Let's harvest that. Let's go up here and see. Oh. Harvest wild wheat. And nope. Harvest wild wheat. So you have to be on the right level in order to give them the commands. So that will speed up the production, because now they've got the wild wheat and they'll automatically plant it in here. So see how she's bringing it into the mill. And eventually it'll pop out as flour. Why did it not pop out as flour? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know how long it takes to do the flour. I've never actually watched it. But we've got some tree production, we've got some basic food production, getting wheat going. So, I think that is a good start for today. You also don't want to work them too hard. So I think I'm going to end it here on this episode. And the next one, we'll start by building them some basic tools and armor, or weapons and armor, and possibly some bedrooms. And once we've got that, once we've got enough bedrooms, we might be able to get some more citizens. Alright, so thank you all for watching. You guys have a great day, and we will see you next time in Towns.